What time does that say? Yeah, that's about right. Let's go run this city. It is 3:50 in the morning, and I am on my way toward Bryant Park, where the transportation is going to be to get me to the start of the New York City Marathon. Why am I going this early? After you're accepted into the marathon, you have options to get to the starting line to either get yourself there, get the Staten Island ferry to a bus, or to get a prearranged bus from Midtown, which is what I'm doing. Note, these are options that you select after you are accepted into the marathon. This also means the bag drop thing that I did yesterday, you also pre-register for it. So keep those things in mind. There is a bit of a deadline. September 10th for the November 3rd race was the limit. Bear that in mind if you're doing those options. So far, everything has been butter smooth. It is cold. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 30. My race day swag is brought to you by last minute thrift shopping because everything I'm wearing is going to be donated. And just like that, I am in Bryant Park, waiting for one of these many buses behind me that'll take me to the starting line. It's gonna be on the bib that I have reserved a bus. Well, I found where the queue is to get onto the buses. I'm walking to the end of the line right now. Now, mind you, it's at 4:30 a.m., right? So much for the hour-and-a-half bus ride. I'm overhearing a lot of people saying how we were told it was going to be a 90-minute ride. Those who were going to be taking later buses are going to be getting to the start line via New Jersey, which is going to be a 90-minute bus ride. This took a grand total of maybe 30 minutes from door close to door open. We're going to be escorted through security with our pre-checked bag. Here we go. Here we go. Pink Village and Corrals to the right. Here we are at Club Pink. With the Verrazano behind me, I'm seeing some Dunkin' Donuts, which is great because I already bought my own bagel and I only had one cup of coffee today. Channel 7 is here. They got Jumbotron. Corrals are on the other side of this wall. Bagels, water. Oh, all right, here we go. We're here. It is just past 7:30. I am shaking because I'm cold. Corrals open in less than 40 minutes. It's already picked up quite a bit. Mind you, this is just the pink corral. And again, I'm sorry for the shaking. I'm just that cold. By the way, kudos to Mark from England, who I was chatting with about Formula One. We're both cheering on Lando in this weekend's Brazilian Grand Prix. Again, the shaking is real. I'm really trying to stop it. This is my home until 10 after 9. I'm still shaking. Right behind me, that is the start you see on TV. Because I'm in pink, the pink corral, we start going on the bottom level of Verrazano, as I mentioned earlier. That start is ahead of me, which I'm going to flip the camera and show you now. Another interjection. All right, I am done. I'm a mess. I am ponchoed. I love that it's orange, by the way, my favorite color. And I just got my bag back. That was one of the tougher courses I've done. Shout out to my friends at Run PB who supplied me with a few ounces of the bubbly around mile 22. The one thing I will say logistically is that after you cross the finish line, do not stop walking. If you stop walking, they'll think you need medical, which I think is a good thing because they're attentive. Oh man. Well, that's one major down, but there's still a lot more to come from my footage from today, so I'll catch you a little bit later with a bit of recap. So surely the course doesn't need that much of an introduction. It starts off in Staten Island. I was on the lower deck of the Verrazano. This meant after you get off the Verrazano, I had to stay straight for a bit further. The other two colors that you could be assigned would be orange or blue. You would be on the top part of the Verrazano Bridge. Blue and pink courses merge around mile 3.5 or so, and then all three courses merge around mile 8. Brooklyn was quite tough because it was a straight shot, as is First Avenue. The hardest bridge was probably going from Queens into Manhattan, if you were to ask my humble opinion. Beyond that, the course is well supported. There was water pretty much on every other mile, if not every mile. Overall, it was just a great experience. Was it worth the hundreds of dollars of raises and hours of training and all of that? Of course, no doubt. Let's get back to Brooklyn, and there we go. It's Medal Monday, and today is going to be the day where you get your medal engraved and your last chance to pick up any swag. 9:35 in the morning. They've been open for this for about 35 minutes, and as expected, there's a bit of a line forming. Once you get inside, I'll show you what it's all about, and have an easy rest of the day, I guess. Getting in to have the medal engraved ended up being about an hour or so wait. By the time that I had left, the line had extended much farther from when I had started. The line went back and forth and so forth and queued in all sorts of wibbly wobbly directions. Inside the finisher hut though, you're going to find all the finisher gear, which I have highlighted here. I did a lot of purchasing, so I wanted to carpe all the DMs and see if I could get whatever swag I needed and wanted. I also opted for the metal engraving, which at the time of this recording was about $28. There's also a New York Times special edition where if your finishing time was under 4 hours, 14 minutes or so, your name is going to be in the New York Times, which is great. Of course I bought that. I think the last time I actually bought an actual newspaper. Anywho, shout out to Patrick, who I ran into in the line. You're cool, you're great to chat with, and congratulations on your finish. Also, I wanted to shout out Moses, who helped give me a more intaglioed souvenir on my knee a little bit later. And of course, big thank you to my sister Lauren and her husband Josh, who have sustained me throughout this entire effort, cheer me on the course. I'm truly grateful for your help. Huge shout out as well to my run group at Run PB. Yes, I did snag a beer at 127th Street. That's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for tolerating this view of what goes on with the logistics of the New York City Marathon. It's been a ride. All right. That looks good. Might try that one next.